people, what's poppin'? Hi my loves, what's tea? What's going on with y'all? Today is October 10th, y'all. We're in the last 3 months of the year. This is happening mad quick. We're just going straight into the video. For this video, we're going to talk about ways to reinvent yourself before 2025, because 2025 is right there. It's not no play right now. I have 7 things written down in my notes. It should be no reason why January 1st comes. It's like, oh, something in your brain like, oh, now I want to be a new person. You should have been wanting to be a new person before January 1st came. When January 1st comes, you're like, okay, now I want to change. And then you don't have no foundation. How can you build a home without having any foundations? How are you going to know how to build a house? You don't have the tools, you don't have the foundation, you don't have nothing to build the house. And on January 1st, you're like, okay, let's build a house. You have to prepare and plan that. It takes time. It takes time to be the person or the woman you want to be. Whoever you're trying to be in the future, you need to work towards that. You can't just be that person automatically. Like, you have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from things you don't like about yourself. Or you have to be angry enough to want to change your life. Because sometimes we're so comfortable in our life, but how are you going to be that person if you don't try? If you don't take no initial steps, there will be no steps. Personal growth and a transformation that involves making changes to your life to become a better person or a better version of yourself. A lot of people are comfortable where they're at. By all means, if you're comfortable, this might not be the video for you. I'm not gonna lie. But if you were like, yo, I want to change my life, I want to be better, I want to be a better person and level up, yeah. Number 1, do something active every day. Some people don't like Pilates, some people don't like the gym. Just being around other people, it causes anxiety. I understand that, because when I first started getting in the gym, it was not easy. But when you start getting into the gym, it's like hard at first because you're not used to it. It's something that you're not comfortable with. You have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. There's no way that you can just be comfortable your whole life and just never try something out of the box, never do something that's new to you. And I'm not saying go to the gym every day. I would be lying if I said to do that, because I don't do that. Go to the gym on Monday, right? On Tuesday, take a walk. Like, I'm literally implementing this in my life because I want to see the change by January 1st. This is my New Year's. October 1st, going into January 1st is a whole 3-month process of me being a new person and me implementing new things to see the change. And maybe I'll start running. I don't know. But I'm not a running person. I'll be out of breath. Let me fix my cardio first, and then we're gonna get to that. You know what I mean? At first, I did not like to go into the gym, y'all. As long as you're there to get your work done and do what you have to do for your body, that's all that matters. I'm not gonna lie, now I use the gym as like a therapy. Like, now it's fun to me. Now I romanticize it. And after this video, I'm going to go to the gym. In the mornings, it's better for me to go to the gym. And I'm not talking about no 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 4 a.m. That's not realistic for me. So first, I'm gonna break down one door by going to the gym. The next door that I'm gonna break down is going to the gym earlier. You have to take it step by step, because if you just jump the gun and it's like, oh, I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. every day and go to the gym every day, you have to be realistic with your schedule, especially if you have work. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna do this because it sounds good. I'm not gonna lie, Pilates is fun, but it does cost. The one that I go to is $25 every class. That's not bad. But when $25 adds up and I go twice a week, so that's 50 times 4, that's $200 I spent on Pilates a month. Like I said, the gym is a little bit easier for me because I'm spending $10 a month walking outside. It may not be 10K steps, it may be 5K steps, then you add it up. What helps me with walking is listening to a podcast or listening to music. I romanticize things as I go, make it feel more exciting to do. Now you have something to look forward to. The night before, I'd be like, yo, I gotta go to the gym. Like, we going to the gym. I have to go. I'm just making myself feel better about going. A lot of things that we do in life is about our feelings. A lot of things is like, oh, I don't feel like going, so I'm not gonna go. Sometimes you have to just fight those feelings. Like, yo, sometimes I don't feel like going to the gym, but I'm gonna go. This is actually going to be great for me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Put the time in for yourself. Put a timer. 45 minutes a day. You need to see yourself do something for at least 30 days straight to be like, yo, I'm able to do this for a whole month straight, so why wouldn't I be able to do this for 5 months straight? Yes, things come up in life, but keep yourself consistent and disciplined with at least one thing. Or you could do Pilates at home. You could stretch and work out at home. You can get your body right at home. It's not about motivation, it's about discipline. But I don't always feel motivated, and not everything that is simple is easy. Number 2, stay off of social media. You know how everybody be like, disappear for 6 months, upgrade your life, and do the yes, follow that. When I realized that me being off of Instagram for, it's been 6 months, or no, 7 months, and you're not telling me your whole timeline is full of motivational and educational things, fun stuff or funny stuff, or things that distract you from being on your grind, like delete the app. Put the app on the back burner. I'm not saying do it for 7 months, 6 months straight. Do it for a month straight, see how you feel. I'm not saying I've been off of TikTok, but I did put TikTok on the back burner of my phone, which is on the last, literally, it's not on this one, it's not on this one, it's on the back burner of my phone. So I don't remember TikTok, and I don't just get on my phone and press it. I don't go on my phone for TikTok. When you're on that app scrolling, your mind is already like, okay, I'm in relaxed mode. There's something called scrolling revenge, or revenge scrolling. Let's say an 8-hour shift, and then you get home and it's like, okay, now I need that time back. I was working so hard all day, I need to scroll. You don't need to scroll. Go in the shower, read your book, do something that's productive for your mind. Your mind and your eyes are very sensitive to light, and even when you're texting, going back and forth with that man, I'm gonna get to that. That stunts your growth sometimes. Like, you see other people doing what they have to do, and then you like, oh, I want to do that, and then you compare yourself. You're sitting there comparing yourself instead of doing the thing that you need to do, the thing that you have to do and you've been putting off for months or years even. Get to it. You've been watching everybody else get their lives together, do this, and who's to say they've even been doing that for real? Some people will post their life like, yo, I'm doing this for me, I'm getting my life together, and they really not. Like, some people will lie on social media. Social media is not real, and in real life they're depressed, they're lonely, they're sad, they're not happy. The celebrities and everybody who has money, that doesn't mean that they're happy. You need to be finding things to do for yourself that makes you happy. And I guess you could say YouTube is a form of social media, but there are multiple videos on YouTube of how to get your life together, and there are multiple examples. It's literally 10:40 in the morning. I decided to wake up early, get this video out, and then go to the gym. I have things to do, I have goals to reach. I have to keep it consistent, because if I don't, I will fall off. And that's just for anybody. If you don't be consistent and disciplined with what you have to do, you will fall off and you will go back to your old ways. Not everybody wants to change, but if you really want that change, you really want to see that by this January 1st and keep it going after January 1st, you have to start somewhere. You have to sacrifice things in order to see a change and a growth somewhere. You need to be focused, and you need to keep yourself busy. Set your time up in a productive way. Your time is valuable. Your time is literally money. So if you're spending an hour on TikTok, that hour you could have been doing something productive. Future you will look back and be like, yo, I really did that, I ate that. It's really important for you to see the growth, because when you see it, it's like, I have potential, I see my growth, and I have examples of what to do. Don't just say, I don't know where to start. Look up the videos. That's where you start. Anything that doesn't serve you, it got to go. Make sure that the people in your life are aligning with what you needed to align with. Batty shot o'clock, how is that gonna help you? Your liver is crying. Anything too much is an addiction. If you do it excessively and you do it every day, it's an addiction. Sometimes you don't want to do it and you see other people doing it, and now you get addicted to it and you just keep doing it. The first step is acknowledging, these people are not healthy for me. Why do I keep doing it if I know it's not healthy for me? Cut off people and cut off things that don't serve you anymore. If you know your future self is not proud of where you want to be or doing what you would do right now, think of it as a timeline, right? This is your future self right here. Clock it. And this is your old self, or this is where you are right now. How would you get here? There's some things that you have to cut off these people. You have to stop smoking. You have to stop drinking. Sometimes it's not common because it is hard for us. We're just humans. We're just girls. But don't use that as an excuse. Because at the end of the day, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just a girl. I'm gonna do whatever I want. No, you can't just keep doing whatever you want. Who's telling you you can't? And if it is people who telling you you can't, sometimes you gotta have to cut family off too. Sometimes they want to see you doing good but not better than them. They will want to see you do amazing but not exceptional. That's another thing. Just shut up. Don't tell nobody nothing. Don't tell nobody, yo, I want to get this by this age. How are they going to help you get to where you need to get? And if they have a response like, oh, I don't think you could do that, or that's not realistic, or, you know, that's not possible, why are you continuing to tell that person things? A person who is real is going to help you change your goals or help you get to those goals. A hater is gonna be like, yo, not gonna lie, you can't do that, or they don't even see the potential in you. And sometimes haters or people in your life will pull you down. Like, they will literally drown you, and you're just not even realizing, like, these people are literally holding you back from getting to where you want to be. How about you get there if you're being held down all the time? By January 1st, if you still have those people in your life, you gotta question yourself. Sometimes you gotta isolate yourself to get where you need to get. it's harder to believe yourself, which is one person, rather than believe 5 people who's telling you all these things. You know, don't let them push their bad habits on you, because bad habits are very easy to push onto people. I literally was watching this girl on TikTok and she was explaining like, yo, if I had better friends in high school, I would be at a different place now. Watch who's around you, watch who's in your friend group. Let's say you getting money, you successful. Some people want to come in your life just because you're successful. They want clout off you, they want money off you, they want fame, they want to be where you are, they want to be you. Oh my god, they want to be you. Oh. Protect your energy. That's my next one. Have boundaries. Only positive things can make me grow. Only positive things can stay in this mind. Some thoughts are not positive, but you're a human. You will have negative and positive thoughts. The negative thoughts should be in the back of your mind and the positive thoughts should be in the front. You need to have a boundary with people who are in your life, just general. If somebody's like, yo, can I drive your car? And you like, bro, I don't want nobody driving my car, for real. But honestly, I'm gonna let her drive my car because I don't want to be looked at as rude. I don't want to be looked at as a bad person, so I'm gonna let her drive my car even though I don't want her to really do it. Have boundaries. Like, stand up. Oh, you don't want nobody treating you a certain way, don't let them. And it's easier to say yes, but you have to realize, like, when you're a nice person, that will not get you anywhere. You're literally a rug. Everybody will step on you. Like, I used to be a very nice person. Do not be a people pleaser. Cut those days off. Them days of you being a people pleaser and being too nice and having no boundaries, no limits, it will push you to that point. And then you fed up and now you blow up. And now you have to deal with that. Nobody else has to deal with that. You have to cut your old self off from even saying yes all the time. And you got into this world by yourself and you're gonna leave by yourself. You need to treat yourself with that love and that effort that you want from everybody else. Don't wait on a man or a woman to do something for you and surprise you and make you happy. Do it for yourself. And this just goes into my another point. All of my points are just adding up and they just make sense. They're connecting. Every single day, make yourself look cute. Have small goals and you have big goals that you need to achieve, right? Let's say you meet a small goal. I met the small girl. I deserve something. I need to treat myself by getting myself ice cream or getting myself flowers. Every day, put effort into looking cute, making yourself look polished. It's really the small things that make yourself look good. My perfume be like you would learn your partner, you have to learn yourself as well. It takes time to be like, yo, what do I like? What do I want for myself? And that's where mood boards and vision boards come into play. Whatever your aesthetic you want it to be, look it up and make that mood board. A mood board is something that you want right now. A vision board is something that you want for your life. A car or a house, I can't get that right now, but that is one of my visions that I will meet eventually. Just make sure that you feel good and you look good every day. I know some days it will be hard, but those days that you're not feeling it is the days that you need it the most. Take more time and more effort into your morning routines and your night routines. Find another way to make income, a plan B. Always have a backup plan. I'm not saying your plan A will not work. You need always to have multiple streams of income. Because let's say content creating doesn't work out for you and you don't like it, you think it's too much work, try something else. And that's another thing. Don't think nothing is too much work. Everything you want to be takes work. The easier things don't pay that much. Do more for yourself that you thought you wouldn't be able to do, because you don't want to ever look back on your life and be like, yo, I regret not doing this. Why didn't I try this? You know what I mean? Do everything, especially if you're young. Do it now. Find a plan B. Do research on things that you want to do. Get that degree, get that certificate, get that license. Like, anybody can make money, bro. Who's to say that you won't be a billionaire in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years? Make that 5-year plan for yourself. Who's stopping you? Why can't you do it? The last thing is, if you are religious, make sure that you ask God how to find your purpose. Your purpose might be helping other people. Your purpose might be going through something hard and then teaching other people a lesson. There will always be a way that you can teach somebody else, from either what they learned, from either what they went through, trials and tribulations. There will always be a lesson that you can learn from somebody else. Don't be a person that's like, oh, I know everything. You don't know everything. You can be 60 years old and still learning, and that's how you grow. Find your purpose and find what makes you happy. I say all of this to say y'all can do it, especially before January 1st. You'll be doing something for 4 years straight. On the 5th year, you hit the jackpot. Y'all can do it. I believe in y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in per usual. I believe in you. God believes in you. God loves you. I love you. Keep doing your thing. Thank y'all for watching. Kisses. Bye.